keep recording here because this is getting weird, but I'll, for YouTube purposes, I'm gonna stop the video here unofficially and then restart it again right now. Look! Jobs! Weird, like, when this was painted, it was like, hey, look out the window! And we're all working and things are great, and now it's like one of the graffiti murals after someone gets shot or hit by a car. This mural is really affecting you. I forget that we live in separate realities. Mine is clearly better. Yeah, okay. Not sure what that's about. Alright, so that was after a bad band practice, I suppose. Yeah. Greg is happy, okay. Forest God, Greg is sad, okay. So yeah, okay, let's check out the library now that we're here. I can't jump around. Well, that makes sense. Hey! Closing in 2 hours. Okay, cool. Any idea where the microfiche is? Microfiche. Microfiche. 3rd floor. Okay, thanks. Up, up, up. Oh. Slow night? Yep. Spooky here all alone. I'd be spooked. Larry's wandering around here somewhere. I don't know who's Larry. Elevator time. That's the 2nd floor. Or is this already 3rd floor? I don't know. Here's some computers. Looks like someone left something open on this one. It's a resume. Bob Targ. Born 67. 50 years old. Let's see. Experience? Mining, construction, well drilling. I never think about getting a job when I'm old. 50 is not really old. I mean, you should have money then, right? Ideally. It should be like guaranteed. Should be guaranteed in general. You're gonna join my young socialist chatterbox group? That's what it seems like. Alright, so I can walk through this. I'm assuming this is like the kids section. Holy crap! One. It's Charity Bearity. What's Charity Bearity? How do you not know Charity Bearity? I assume this is something from school? The school of being 5 frickin' years old? Alright. So this is a thing you liked as a kid? No, I hated Charity Bearity. It does look really hateable. It was like you were under some curse when a cute thing followed you around 24/7, yelling about, like, sharing and not littering and paying taxes. Wow, that's an important, skill. I was 5! I am 20 now, and I still haven't paid taxes. Charity Bearity goes to a state infrastructure budget meeting. I forgot the worst part, it always rhymed. Charity Bearity, oh no, austerity. What's that? Reason the 2 bridges in and out of Saltstown are still closed? Oh, wow, you still can't, like, go to Saltstown? You're welcome to try. Jeez, they sure made a lot of these books. I think they're still making them. This one looks pretty old. Charity Bearity, danger everywhere at T. That's vague and disconcerting. Could have just kept updating that one book. Alright, so how do we get to the 3rd floor? Oh, maybe this isn't the 3rd floor then. Alright, let's try this again. Doop-a-doop-a-doo-doo. Alright, so thank you for joining. So, let's see, I think this would be part 11 from my YouTube series. We'll see. Going up, going down. Oh yeah, so this is not the 3rd floor, this is the 2nd floor. That makes more sense. Alright. Anything over this way? No. Alright, so let's... Oh wow, it's dusty up here. It's old up here. Sure is. Maybe your ghost is up here. Yeah, ghost or something, whatever. Whatever he was. He walked through a chain link fence or flew over it. Or something. While carrying something. Alright, well, that's even more impressive. So, we're gonna find this guy because he took someone and he's like somehow connected to this thing I've been going through. And that's not good. And that all sounded a lot more badass in my head. It's okay, it was fine. Doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doo-doo. Alright, here's the Microfist station. Anything else further to the right? Doesn't look like it. No, okay, cool. Alright, so now we're like investigating stuff. Alright, there she is. Cool. How do you use it? So, I have no idea how to use it. Really? I can't know how to do everything. I'm sorry, but what expertise have you brought to this thus far? This whole thing was my idea? No, your idea was ghost hunting. My idea is to do at least a tiny bit of research on it. Even if you think it's so stupid, why are you here? Because you're my friend, you asshole? Aww. Aww. Aw, we friends, bitches. Here, let me get this set up. We'll be here all night if your dumbass is in charge. Alright. Alright, so what are we looking for? I want to steer. No. Move! I'm steering. Ow! Jeez, May. I'm sorry. Okay, how do we do this? Step 1, look at the screen. Step 2, move around and look at stuff. Step 3, find ghost. Sure. Okay. So this thing is big. Piracy! Oh man, I get to read all of this stuff too. Okay. Piracy. Dear citizens, please make note to keep your pies safe during the pleasant weather we are experiencing. Several ladies have reported pies from their kitchens disappearing at alarming rates. Even worse, the picky culprit is leaving behind only the rhubarb pies. Until this criminal is caught or the bad weather returns, we remind our housewives to make use of their safe pies indoors or stick to rhubarb. Alright, the Stanley T. Possum statue, known by residents as Posse, is finally slated for demolition. Posse closed in '67, but Richard Colson, son of Samuel, had hopes of refurbishing the statue for new generations. Posse stood silent for close to 60 years, witnessing the beginnings of the demise of the railroad, the mines, and the coke works that ushered in his existence. Teens and other vandals broke into Posse over the years, and climbing up through Posse became a rite of passage for many young people in the area. Residents have been torn over what to do with the beloved but derelict structure over the years, but 3 years ago pressure began mounting to have it torn down. A storm knocked off Posse's ear, and the next year Ralph Jenkins fell from the staircase and broke both legs. Samantha Colson Glick, daughter of Richard, finally agreed that it was time for Posse to go. The demolition will begin at 12 p.m. on Saturday after viewing areas will be set up from a safe distance. So this one statue was around for 50 years, literally. Alright, I'm just going to try and go, like... Let's see here. Progress Springs in Possum Springs. Rudolph Stafford, owner of the Bell's Hole Mine Works, has partnered with Samuel Colson, owner of Colson Coke Works, Daniel Glick, railroad magnate, and prominent business owner Harrison Schreigeist. Hey, there's a Geist for you. There's your first ghost. To make some stunning improvements throughout the town, the four men desire to build a model of progressive living here in Possum Springs. The old miners' double houses on Elm Street will be torn down and replaced with spacious single homes. A new elementary school will be opened nearby, along with a new state-of-the-art recreation center, courtesy of Arnold Applebaum. This in addition to the improvements Robert Stafford promised the previously striking miners. So, where did I see the word Geist already? I mean, oh. This is interesting, but... yeah, not exactly about a ghost. Oh, okay. No ghost to be found here. The way you say ghost makes it sound like you don't believe me. This one? No ghost. Okay, fine. Okay, so I don't actually have to read every single one of these. That actually helps quite a bit. I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of interesting stuff, but... well, I guess what I'll do for the purpose of the stream and everything else is I'll just, you know... I'll eventually export this to YouTube and stuff too, so... or just watch it here on my stream. But you can just kind of read everything through and see... you know, if there's anything interesting. And I'm probably going to be missing something, but that's okay. I did see a story about Little Joe over here, so... ooh, look! Scooch, so I can see it. Graveyard, that's a gimme. I mean, if you're looking for ghost stuff, that's where they make a lot of them. Looks like they saw him in the old section. Oh, cool, that's where his grave is. I'm actually interested in that. How could you not be interested? This is like actual dangerous ghost stuff. Alright, what did it talk about Little Joe? As the school children are quick to inform you, Possum Springs has at least one resident who won't show up on any census survey. Little Joe, purportedly the ghost of Joe Shade, a miner who died in mysterious circumstances some decades ago, is a favorite spook story of the whimsical and weird members of our community. His most recent activities seem to involve getting up out of his coffin in the old section of Possum Springs Cemetery and strolling around, unnerving visitors to the largest graveyard in Deep Hollow County. His grave has become a destination for unruly and often destructive young local youths, and as such, Possum Springs City Council is considering erecting an iron gate to protect the historical tombstones that fill this small hollow where Joe Shade lies buried. Police have also stepped up patrols in the area, so be warned, thrill seekers. So, you may not see a ghost, but you may see a fine for trespassing. I like history. Ghosts are history. History that won't say history. Haha, that's actually pretty good. No ghost here. No ghost here. Possum Massacre? Oh my. That sounds bad. Strange but true, a tale of teeth. We have teeth. Oh wow, this is gnarly and awesome. Oh my god. Alright, Strange but True, a Tale of Teeth. Strange but True is our ongoing series about the weird and forgotten aspects of Deep Hollow County. Bad bosses figure heavily into Possum Springs history, and this morbid tale of crime and secret societies is no exception. In 1870, a local mine boss was skimming workers on their pay. A group of miners confronted him while he was in the act. He denied everything with many a slur, and punched the miners' leader, Darnell Glace, in the face, causing him to lose his last remaining tooth. The miners knew how much Darnell's tooth meant to him, and they descended on the boss. A few held the boss down, while others removed all of his teeth with pliers. Ooh! The teeth were passed out to the miners, and a secret society was created with a vow to protect the workers' interests. Oh my gosh, maybe that's one of the teeth that Grandpa had. Oh boy. Membership was based on owning one of these teeth, and each was marked with a symbol of their choosing. These symbols were used around the coal patch to organize meetings and make announcements. The boss survived his attack, but never named his attackers for fear of implicating himself. When he died a few years later, members dug up his grave to retrieve his skull. It was used in ceremonies performing before going out for retribution. All would gather round, place their teeth into the sockets, and later retrieve their tooth after the retribution was completed. Upon a member's death, their tooth would be passed to a new member. Teeth of members in jail would be left in their sockets until their fates were decided. After the strike of '89, the society dwindled. Occasionally, a descendant of one of those men will find a tooth of a strange marking in their home. Strange, but true. Oh boy. Okay, so no ghost on this one. Ghostly rumors haunt new historical Hey! Ghost spotted. Historical society? History that won't say history. In a history place. History place? Yeah, I've never been. You didn't go back in school? I think this is when I wasn't in school. Oh, after the softball incident. Yeah, I mostly just watched TV and did therapy. Well, it's actually a pretty cool old house. It used to be owned by one of the mine owners or something. Railroad, mine, steel mill, something like that. An actual haunted house. No. Elementary school kids are there all the time. They have, like, summer arts and crafts programs. Oh, well, it's still worth checking out. Alright, it sounds like we finally found a place to just try and, go to somewhere. So we want to go to the Historical Society. That's cool. Alright, ooh, and they're talking about little Joe again near the bottom. Alright, so that's a thing. No ghost here. No ghost here, events. I'm trying to just cover all of the notes here. No ghost here. Spectral happenings. That says ghosts to me. Hey, look at this. Yeah. Looks like Possum Jump? Let me read it. It's Possum Jump. Two little sweethearts were startled this past Sunday as they hiked along the wooded overlook known as Possum Jump. According to the lovebirds, at approximately 11:45 a.m., a figure appeared to walk from the edge of the cliff out into the open air and then disappeared. Forestry workers the next morning were unable to locate any evidence of anyone having left from the great height, leaving the exact nature of what the two saw a mystery. A decent hike up into the State Forest Hills, Possum Jump is famous for its beautiful view of the Echo Reservoir. It also holds historical importance as it hosts the lonely graves of several persons involved in the Possum Massacre. Yeah, that's up in the state park, right? Yeah. Ever been up there? Nope. Gotta check it out, though. Go nuts. That's actually probably only a mile or so from Mrs. Miranda's house. Back up in the hills. All kinds of stuff up there. Well, I'll try to avoid any basements or corpse husbands. Co-signed. Alright, well, there's like 3 leads. Let's boogie. Let's boogie? Also, is that it? Now let's look at more stuff. Alright. I'm just trying to click on everywhere. Hopefully I got everything here. I'm not seeing anything else. We already saw that one. Alright, I think that covers everything here from the microfishing. We already saw this one. Yeah, it's not even letting me, click on that one again. Alright. Albino groundhogs. Ooh, that sounds interesting, actually. Alright, so I think that's everything. So let's get out of here. Alright, so we've got some leads. Can I borrow your car this week? Do you even have a license? I mean, no, regardless, but do you? Nope. No license, no credit cards, don't believe in money. You just believe in other people's cars and money. I didn't choose to be born into this society. Okay, well, I have, a job, so I can't drive you around to all of these spots. I can maybe do the graveyard. I need to go there anyway. Cool, I'll see if Greg wants to do the other two. And I probably don't have to say this, but just because something happened in the past doesn't mean it's going to happen again. Hey nerd, ever hear that history repeats? It does. It does the same thing over and over again. So we've just been in a loop since we've been living in caves? Yeah, that's science. Oh my freaking god. Alright, so we're back downstairs. Oh, there's the guy. Oh, hey city council. What is... Shh. Is that Miss Quilsey? Oh, well, haven't seen her since graduation. She was always kind of a badass. School district did not fund that art program at all, but she made it work. She was like some sort of art teacher survivalist. Wow, I never realized. I think they pay her in bits of string and empty soda cans. Should be saving that string to repair those bridges in the Saltstown. There you go. Thank you all for coming to this second meeting of the Possum Springs Poetry Society. Do you want to stick around for this? Oh, it's Selmer's and... yeah. Reading. Tonight we have new poems from myself and Fisherman Jones and Selma Ann Forrester. I will start us off with one of my own. She's from some big city, right? Yeah. How'd she end up here? Who knows? Letter to my worst student. To my worst student! The subject of my stories. I tell friends back home when they ask about life out here in the sticks. It's you I worry. At the end of my life, you will be the only one I remember. Why did you key my car? I know it was you, Brian. Thank you, everybody. Oh, poor Miss Quilty. Is that legal? What? Talking about details about students like that? She didn't name names. Yeah, she did. Okay, no full names. Alright, next up, Fisherman Jones. Fisherman Jones has a poem for us. Two poems. They're short. 2 poems. Take it away. Hi, folks. Thanks. This is called Tunnel Eels. Tunnel eels, tunnel eels. I do not know how it feels to be in slime, but neither do you know paths I've trudged, so it is hardly your place to judge. Okay, that's one poem. Next one's shorter. This one's called Tunnel Frogs. Tunnel frogs swim in the dark. Must think it would be a lark to be a fisherman like me. But what do you know? Amphibie? Like amphibian? Fine. That's it. That's great. Thank you, Fisherman Jones. Dude is really worried about what fish think. He definitely talks to the actual fish. That tunnel always spooks me. Finally, a poem by Selma Ann Forrester. Yay, Selmers! Thanks, May. You know her? Dude, she's like your neighbor. Writes these really funny dorky show poems. I'm up for something dorky short and funny. This is called There's No Reception in Possum Springs. She's not wrong. No reception here. I wave my black phone in the air like a prayer, like a prayer, but no reception. I read on the internet, baby-faced boy billionaire, phone app sold and made more money in one day than my family over 100 generations, more than my whole world has ever, world where house buying jobs became rent-paying jobs, become living with family jobs, boy billionaires, money is access to politicians waiting for us to die, leading our water, alcohol, painkillers, replace my job with an app, replace my dreams of a house and a yard with a couch in the basement. The future is yours. Force 24/7 entrepreneurs, I just want a paycheck in my own life. I want a couch in the basement and there, and the house in the yard. Some night I will catch a bus out to the West Coast and burn their Silicon City to the ground. Whoa. Summers. Whoa. Holy shit. Wow, damn. She rhymed entrepreneur. I don't even know what that means. Thanks, everyone. Is she always like this? No. Wow. Huh. Thanks, everyone. See you in 2 weeks. Hey, Summers. What? I liked your weird poem. Thanks, I wrote it myself. Wait, was the assumption that she didn't write it hers? Nice work, Smelmer. I don't like that nickname. Why don't you two? Sorry. It's cool. Can we go now? That was weird. Oh, trophy earned. Yeah, so... Oh, and now we're all back at the Greg's house. Greg and Angus's house. Okay, thanks for coming. We live here. Right, so, find out anything about your ghost? Yeah. Tell him, B. There were some newspaper clippings that talked about a ghost. Not just any ghost. Little Joe. I don't really remember Little Joe. He's a ghost miner. He died in mysterious circumstances. Wow. I know, right? Mysterious. I thought you were, like, afraid of this ghost? Filled with, like, dread and shit? I'm terrified. Okay. So I mentioned 3 different places we can all check out. I have work and stuff. Yeah, Greg and I also have work. You guys skip out on work all the time. Maybe we can, like, split this up? Share custody of you and your ghost? What places were you thinking about? The graveyard? I call that one. It's close and not illegal. Is there an illegal one? Sure is, the Historical Society. You know you don't, like, have to break in. The people there, like, get paid to show it to you. Anyway, I'm in for the Historical Society. Awesome. So what do I get stuck with? Possum Jump. I know Possum Jump. We used to go there in Scouts. Perfect. Okay, I need to, like, actually get home and do work. This is gonna be awesome. And also, I'm scared to death. Alright, so... Tada Selmer's a good poet. If I die, Selmer should write a poem about it. Yeah? That was good. I mean, granted, I probably botched that reading of her poem quite a bit, but it definitely started in, like, becoming like a little slam poem kind of thing. What's up, Dad? Yeah, it seems like that's going around the, yepers. So, you and Mom had a bit of a fight yesterday, huh? Yeah. I thought you two were getting along? We are. Just a bump. You two always too alike, I guess. I got your chill and her smart-assness. I just hate to see you two on the outs again. It'll be fine. We're cool. So, we're having money problems? What? No, we're fine. Dad. May, it's fine. It's okay. I'm 20. I can handle it. Nothing to handle. Okay. Might just head up to bed tonight. Sounds good, kid. Been a long couple days. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this recording session. So thank you, everybody who's been watching, who's popped in to watch, so I appreciate that a lot. I don't know... Oh, hello, clock. What's the clock have to say? I wonder if the new working clock downstairs thinks that this clock is scary. Big old thing upstairs like you, but different. Huge and spooky, making weird noises at night. And again, there's just the... Why do I need a tooth? I mean, is this... I guess we're part of the tooth society now? That's okay, weird. But yeah, I think it's time to head to bed. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording here in just a second. So again, thank you all for watching. I'm not sure when I'll record my next episode. I'm still a little under the weather. Oh, Angus has something to say too. Hey, May. Let me know when you want to go to the park. I looked up a map, and it's a pretty straight shot up to pause and jump. Okay, great. We never get a really chance to hang out. It'll be fun, I think. Okay, I'm going to sleep. Night, sir. Mm-hmm. And then Gregory says, Yo! I looked up the Historical Society on the internet. It's real old, but then they did big renovations. Oh, really? I mean, listen, I'm not saying there's a ghost, but old stuff like that got torn up. Seems like Ghost Central. How so? You're a ghost hanging out in an old house, and then someone puts in a pool where you died or something. Haunted pools would actually be actually pee scary. I'm spooked. I'm going to bed. And B says, Hey, let me know when you want to hit the cemetery. I should be around most nights this week. I don't know. Thanks, B. Don't think me too hard. I'm going there anyway, and it's like right down the road. You're ruining this. Oh, in that case, you are so incredibly welcome, and also you better not forget this big favor. That's more like it. I'm falling asleep. Had fun tonight. Sorry if I was grouchy. Just, it's fine. Wait, did you fall asleep? Well, aw, poor B. Alright, and is that the same one as earlier? Yeah, okay. But with that, I think I'm going to call this an episode, or call this a session. So again, thank you all for watching. I'll be saying later. Good night. Wait, is there a dream? Is there really a dream? Of course there's a dream! Oh, of course there's a dream. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do it! Alright. There's floating bodies and fish and what? What's going on here? This is getting spoopy. This is getting like the bad kind of spoopy. There's a pyramid here. Illuminati confirmed. What's going on here now? Alright, we got our trombone player. Or tuba player, I guess. Alright, so the city is in turmoil. There are flying fish out in the sea. I guess I can't go any further that way. Alright, well, I didn't know there was another dream sequence. I figured that with the nightmare she had the night before, the really creepy Sonic.exe kind of nightmare dream. Alright, here's another podium guy. This one is Accordion Man. What's with the bodies? This is... Well, geez, not even that, Dang it, I can't even think of their name right now. No, swimming pool? No. Drowning pool. That drowning pool. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. That doesn't work out right now because they're not falling. They're rising up to the sky. All right, here is. This is that one that keeps showing up. All right, looks like I need to go up and to the right more so than down and to the left. But let's keep exploring here. Ugh. Okay. Anything way up here on the upper left side? Yes, there is. Violini, okay. Flying fish. I mean, we had the fisherman poem guy, but why giant flying fish? And why is the moon always like a new moon, or like very eclipsey? I don't know. It's kind of weird, guys. Let's see here. I can't go that way. I can't go up quite yet. Where did I start? I don't even remember where I started. That's kind of a problem. I think that's as far right as I can go. I'm just looking for more streetlights. Okay. Oh, and there's the beginning right there, so... How do I get up there, though? Oh, here we go. More wires. And then I can just land back down to... face whatever is down there, I guess. Here's Saxophone Man, so let's end this dream sequence. We've got floating bodies, we've got... Alright, so now it's a bird and a fish, and... Alright, so... The crane ate the fish. Weird! Alright, so now I'm actually gonna stop, because... That's weird music. That was really weird music. Okay, whatever. We're stopping now. I'm calling it quits. Holding triangle to save and quit. So thank you for watching. This is Augie saying later.